want a snack that'll twist and shout, or maybe a drink that you'll always doubt, then dial up the strange as much as you please. It's Edible Obscurities.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Edible Obscurities, where I try it before you buy it. Today it's getting a little hot in here. Smoking hot, that is, the Butterfinger way. And of course we can't get smoking hot without a little bit of fire. So we've got another episode here where we're gonna be doing something expired because I sat on shit way too long. Butterfinger here was supposed to be consumed by December 2017, and Pepsi Fire was supposed to be consumed by August 17, 2017, that is. I'm not doing another take. And you can see here, very little carbonation. But I think both are going to be alright as far as taste goes. They're not too expired compared to some of the other things I've done. And they've been pretty well preserved. There was a time when this got a little melty. That's not going to be good. So not much of a background on these items, guys. The gimmicks that both companies try. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right in. Right off the bat, it smells like Nestle chocolate. That's about it. I'm not getting much of a pepper or a hot vibe from it, but then again, that's what lies under the surface. Look at that. They have sweat a bit. Alright, once again, I don't see any mold or anything. I don't really know if chocolate does mold. I don't know what the situation is with the crunch in here. So hopefully I don't get horribly sick before recording a podcast tonight. Okay, there it is. So at first it just tastes like a regular Butterfinger cup. Then once you, oh, there it is. That's how it gets you. Once you swallow, that's when the heat hits you. There's not much of a pepper flavor to it. Like I said, just regular Butterfinger cup here. So it's kind of a timed release thing. It's not blistering hot. Like now I'm starting to get over it. It didn't take more than a few seconds. Now that could be due to its age, and maybe it was more effective when it was fresh. If this makes a comeback, I honestly can't suggest it. Even fresh, I can't imagine this layer of like weird heat in my mouth is worth it. And as far as I know, they only came in the king size 4-pack. Maybe it'd be fun as a gimmick to do with your friends, but other than that, there's no reason to have these. Now, the Pepsi Fire here, this is really gonna be like trials and tribulations for me because I hate cinnamon. Cinnamon in its spice form, used on like applesauce and apple pie, pretty much just cinnamon spice with apple, is awesome. Cinnamon, the big red version though, and that's the best way I can compare it, I fucking hate it. Never been a fan of Fireball, never been a fan of Big Red Gum, and I'm not gonna be a fan of this. Hopefully the carbonation doesn't surprise me. Okay. It's got a little bit of carbonation, just a little. Oh yeah. Yep, that is Pepsi syrup with the spicy fucking cinnamon in it. Okay, here we go. Well, okay, that's a little more played down than I expected, and that could be because it's old, but there's definitely a hint of cinnamon in there. It's your typical thick, syrupy Pepsi flavor with just a little bit of, like, I would say the cinnamon spice, more than your atypical cinnamon flavoring that you would see in most gimmick product. Honestly, I can see myself finishing this. I probably will. I am not gonna finish those fucking Butterfingers. Yeah, that gets better and better with each drink. So this one I can honestly say, if they bring it back, try this one out. It's pretty good, and this coming from a guy who doesn't like cinnamon. I've enjoyed a little bit of spice on my tongue that this thing gives me, a little bit of hint of cinnamon. I'm not really a fan of the regular Pepsi flavor, especially since switching to 0-calorie sodas, but this is really good. That's gonna do it for me on this episode of Edible Obscurities, guys. As always, like this episode if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it. Don't forget to check out Subject to Change Entertainment on YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter and Facebook. Sorta My Podcast is also on Instagram. You can actually listen to that right here on this channel or on SoundCloud. As always, guys, I'm Vincent Herman. This is Edible Obscurities, where I try it before you buy it. See you on the next one.
Want a snack that'll twist and shout, or maybe a drink that you'll always doubt? Then dial up the strange as much as you please. It's Edible Obscurities.